Pop culture has always been the series that connects us to our favorite childhood shows, movies, comic books, cartoons with iconic cars that still live strong in our memories. And today's mix is another proof of that. Watch until the end and see if your favorites make it in this case unboxing, but I have a feeling for most of you it will be so. Nissan Skyline GT-R featuring Gran Turismo 7. While Gran Turismo is an iconic racing video game exclusive to the PlayStation console, the Skyline is an iconic JDM car all over the world. This version of the Skyline is not new, but it has many nice variations, especially the ones based on the Fast and Furious movies. This particular variation is okay, with the game graphics and overall colors. The black wheels fit very well, and of course it has all the details for a premium release. Although pretty simple, the card artwork is nice, but we do remember that this version of the Skyline has been a convention and a super treasure hunt in the past, and those variations are probably more interesting, even though the card graphics might not be as interesting as this one. Even though you might not be a PlayStation gamer, or maybe not even play video games in general, I am sure the name Gran Turismo is a known one, and definitely not a bad start of the case. Matt Cat's van featuring Dumb and Dumber. 90s movies are something special, for me and probably for most collectors that watch my videos, and Jim Carrey used to be a top actor with so many iconic movies, just like this one. I am a bit surprised it took Hot Wheels so long to bring this casting to the lineup, but it's better late than never. In the movie, the car is covered in fur, but designers could not really pull that one off, and the result is not the best out there, even when it comes to details overall, a bit bland and too simple. I am happy about it though, as it represents a movie I really enjoyed, a classic comedy, and it's worth having it just for that and getting past the lack of details. While making this case unboxing and seeing this casting made me want to see the movie again, and it definitely reminded me of the goofy scenes that we laughed so hard on. I guess this is the main idea behind these themed sets, as it brings back old memories from our past. If you want nostalgia, you check the pop culture series. If you want high-class diecast cars, you check the car culture series. Nissan Nismo GT3 featuring Gran Turismo. Just so you know how important Gran Turismo is, this set has a second casting, but this time based on the movie, and in the same time a new casting for Hot Wheels. It's my favorite one from the set, I enjoy all the details on it, wheels, huge spoiler in the back, and of course the white color variation. Card artwork is simple, nothing special, but sometimes this actually works. It doesn't have to go crazy to be able to stand out. Maybe the movie was not that successful, but I hope this casting will be among Hot Wheels collectors, as I would like to see other releases and maybe other color variations if the license allows it. If you see this one in the stores, you should not pass. In real life is way better than what my camera can show you. Dairy Delivery featuring MTV. I did mention the 90s earlier, well, this era also had something else most of us grew up with, MTV, the music television. I remember that time very well, it was the first international music broadcast channel in my country, and we used to spend hours on it, watching music videos and listening to the latest songs, as well as watching so many creative and funny shows. I mentioned nostalgia earlier, well, MTV is pure nostalgia for me, as it occupied a huge part of my teenager years. With such an iconic music channel, Hot Wheels chose an iconic casting, released more than 25 years ago. It has so many variations, it has been in the premium series, RLC, conventions and theme sets just like the classics, garage series, flying customs and even treasure hunts. This variation might not be the best, but it represents the theme very well, the dish wheels, colors and overall graphics. The card artwork is very nice and I think it represents a commercial that used to run on MTV back in the days. Probably the most heavy casting from today's set. I would keep most of these in the blisters, cause I believe they must be enjoyed with the theme they represent through the card artwork. Packin' Pacer featuring Beavis and Butthead. MTV was an iconic channel, but one of the shows that also helped in making it so iconic was Beavis and Butthead, especially in times where Instagram, YouTube and Facebook didn't exist. By today's standards, probably this show would not be allowed to run. Back then, it had no issues, and while it plays with controversial ideas and themes, many teenagers loved it, and it was one of the most popular shows running in the 90s. The Pacer is the oldest casting in today's case, and while I don't remember if it actually has any connections to the show, I say it fits. It's looking great with that engine sticking out in the back, being also a bit goofy, just like the show it represents, and it also has the MTV logo on it, in case it wasn't clear on what channel it used to air. The card artwork shows one of the scenes from the intro of the shows, and the ones that remember the show know this very well, and that's another reason I say this set should be enjoyed in the blister better than without. What else could be enjoyed as well are these next sets, and you can check their case unboxings by clicking on any of these videos and keep on watching. Subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, happy collecting, and have a great day!